Today we're going to look at solving systems of equations by subtraction, also known as elimination by subtraction. The first step is to put the two linear equations that we have in standard form. We have y equals 2x plus 3 and y equals negative 5x plus 2. Please pause the video and put the two linear equations into standard form. So we've taken the two equations, y equals 2x plus 3, and put that into the standard form of negative 2x plus y equals 3. And the second equation, y equals negative 5x plus 2, and put that in the standard form of 5x plus y equals 2. The next step is to make sure that one of the two variables has the same coefficient in both equations. In the first equation we have negative 2x, and in the second equation we have positive 5x. They're not the same coefficient. With the second variable we have y, positive 1y, and positive 1y in the second equation. Therefore, both of those equations have a positive 1y. They're both the same coefficient and the same sign, so we can make sure that way we can make sure we can subtract them. So now we're going to vertically stack these two equations. So now we have them vertically stacked. The next thing to do is to subtract them, and we're going to subtract by drawing a line underneath both equations, putting parentheses around the bottom equation, and writing a subtraction sign to the left. Then we're going to subtract vertically, being sure to remember that the negative sign distributes to the 5x, to the y, and to the 2. So negative 2x minus 5x is negative 7x. Y minus y is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. Divide both sides by negative 7, and we get that x is equal to negative 1/7. So now we need to find out what y is. In order to find y, we're going to take the x value and substitute it into one of the two original equations, either this one or this one. So I'm going to use y equals 2x plus 3, and I'm going to take my x equals negative 1/7 and substitute it in for x. When I do that, I get the following. So y turns out to be 19/7. Please pause the video and copy this into your notes. By the way, if you choose to, you can do this in decimals rather than just using fractions. So the final answer is the intersection point of y equals 2x plus 3 and y equals negative 5x plus 2 is negative 1/7, 19/7.
Now it's your turn. Here's a system of equations. Please solve by subtraction. Please pause the video while you complete the problem. Here's the solution. We took each equation and put it into standard form. Once the equations were in standard form, we subtracted them because we had two like coefficients, exactly the same values. When we subtracted them, we got negative 2y equals 7, and we ended up solving for y and got y is equal to negative 7/2. Then we went back to the original equation, either one. I chose y equals 2/3 x plus 4, and substituted back into that original equation for y. So we have negative 7/2 equals 2/3 x plus 4. Solving that equation for x, we get negative 45 over 4. The intersection point for the systems of equations is negative 45 over 4, comma negative 7/2. Feel free to use decimals if you choose. You don't have to use fractions. Please pause the video and copy this into your notes. Now try this problem. Solve the systems of equations by elimination using subtraction. Please pause the video and complete your work. Here's the solution. First, we took y equals 4/7 plus 5 and put it into standard form. Then we did the same thing with y equals 5/7 plus 3. Then we put the equations on top of each other and notice that we have 7y in both equations, so we can subtract. Subtracting the equations, we get x equals 14. Then we substituted the 14 back into the original y equals 4/7 plus 5, and we got y equals 13. The intersection point is 14, 13. Please pause the video, copy this into your notes.